Indeed, a season to celebrate, and now a cracking climax ahead of us. Home to the Gujarat Titans, growing in Narendra Modi Kings, as they tend to, but sparkling in the yellow of the whenever CSK visits, readies for the pen. Only on a prayer or two, give themselves the best chance of finishing last weekend. CSK that resembles each other. GT23 when CSK won the. Batting first is something that the Titans don't mind, something they'll have to do.
Good evening, Ronak. Good evening.
Ruturaj Gaikwad. Gaikwad did
make no. They will be positive. Have happened at the back end of this league. Has been a very fine umpire this season. It's going to be tough for the team in yellow here when the stakes out have forged a formidable. Here in Ahmedabad, on the cusp of joining an elite club if he's mark. The start over tonight.
straight away off the mark as well.
Up.
Because the deep fielder is so square, Gill just guides that for his first boundary.
This is the product of being an aggressive opener. Captains err on the side of caution. They say
Nicely, sweetly in the middle. Always a good feeling for any bat.
Forces that a bit more, Shubman Gill. Just a touch of class from Shubman Gill in the gap in 4.
Easy. So much time. That ball was not slow. That ball was about 144 kilometers per hour. It wasn't slow at all, but look at the...
That's where the fielder is placed. That has surprised Sampson. It's moved after it crossed the ladder. 5 handy runs for the Titans.
so. Johnson's not managed to swing one over 22 yards, but after this pitch is with a bit of a wonky little dip.
A shot of an absolute prince. Beautiful.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous is the only word for that. Perfection.
Overs get value for your shots. This surface.
Oh, what a shot that! Gets right up on his toes and cuts it between the cover point and point for another boundary. These two are in super form.
Oh, he's still Johnson, and he's still at a slip in place. Sai Sudarshan went so hard it flew over the man for 4.
If you have extra pace, that's likely to happen when the batter has also thrown his bat at it.
Sudarshan, he does it his way, more.
Looking very...
It's good to have both. Just played away. Picked his spot, did Shubman Gill. He's looking the part tonight.
And once again, the confidence when you have more than 500 runs under your belt, you can come down the pitch to a quick bowler. This was a slow.
It looks like there is no stopping Shubman Gill. He has raced on.
On the field there for those joining us late of the season. First place. Smashed over the leg side, slightly full, pumped down the ground for a maximum. The first 6 of the evening.
Does it with so much grace, effortless power.
Changing heads.
G53 so far. No, he can't. Right in the slot, right out of the ground.
That's some way in reaching a milestone. 6,000 T20 runs for Shubman Gill. He just seemed ready. The moment knew.
Oh, here we go again. The same delivery, the same result. Shubman Gill. One of our first false shots of the evening. Oh, playing a miss. Very good over. Just the 3 runs from it. So
was a break the CSK. If I could ask you,
it's gone up in the air, but it's over. As I said before, Finchy, these two, they just find a way to dovetail into play, and that's a really good shot.
Plus, I see that you haven't lost your touch as far as
Of his class and of his stand.
let you go, Edos. What's a good score? Well, that's more runs, handy runs. Not the most polished effort from Gurjapneet. He'd be disappointed with that. Ball in hand. Just creamed away by Sai Sudarshan. That is a 100-run stand between Sai Sudarshan and Shubman Gill for a record 7th time.
of the strike earlier on. Now he's
Get Brevis as a catcher at deep mid-wicket. But Gill's got plans of his own. Targets the short side, finds another boundary.
This is batting of the highest caliber. Stroke making all rounder.
There's an intent to play it fine. Gill given a second life in this form.
Really has bowled well. He's
Drop back to the boundary.
5. That is absolute. This is bowled 3 wide.
Sai Sudarshan.
Half century that he's got.
From Noor Ahmed, just 3 off it.
world.
It's skied. There's a short mid-wicket fielder who's backpedaling. Completes the catch. Very impressive. He had to keep his eyes on the ball, and he's done that very well to give Spencer Johnson his wicket.
Yes, it was evident the previous over.
Strike rate. Starts very well. That's a perfect start that Jos Buttler would have wanted, and he's got it as well with the 4.
Very loose start to the new batter. You've got to get it straight.
Straight on the pads like he did to, but getting that accuracy is so important.
Now he's in the groove, and he's smashing the ball.
Well, this is thumped down the ground. Noor Ahmed will have come on very happy that Shubman Gill is back in the dugout thinking
0.5, the next 7. Just wait and watch. It's the Angel 1 Super 6 from the bat of Jos Buttler.
He picked that one nicely, didn't it? Because he went round the wicket, but it's basically the fact that he's looking to
his first few balls there, crunch.
That's counted. Very expensive for Noor Ahmed. 20. Short of boundary, the result is 6 to Jos Buttler.
Well, I think he's one-handed this in the end. He was dug into the pitch. Was it a slower ball? It didn't really come on as quickly.
Muscled. Left-hander in full flow.
yes. But this over has got to be a good over.
Those watching, tomorrow is your lucky day. The fielder might just watch this ball sail over. It's another 6 for Sai Sudarshan.
Just for a second, it looked like it might fall short of the boundary. And it just kept flying, that bat of Sai Sudarshan.
Buttler at his brutal best. 50 of the partnership, courtesy 6 number 4 of the bat of Buttler. We had their highest in the first qualifier, and this time it was perfect from Spencer Johnson.
Just flows on from one game. Like you said, they're not a team that
Between 120 to 150.
off a little bit by some enormous.
We've not seen Dew play a big full toss. and dispatched by Sai Sudarshan.
This is the left arm quicks have decided
By playing condition. Swatted away. Waited for it and he dealt with it. 4-6s side, and we're only at the 18th of Ferreira. He's got the distance on that to go for 6. Incredible from Sai.
It's an incredible shot, but you have to question the planning. It's just 6.
This time, long off is in business and long off takes it. Matt Short makes no mistake. Fine innings from Sai Sudarshan, which comes to an end as combo strikes.
He bowled the ball fuller.
Mid-off, direct hit. CSK ask, and the TV umpire will answer.
But the credit goes to Josh Butler for.
This is in the gap. Short tried his very best. For once, Butler finds the middle. It's so hard to stop him. He's been on a roll tonight, striking at 200. And again, 50 in a flash.
Now, continue to put this.
They're a fielder short. They've been penalised, and Butler is adding to the punishment.
100% right.
It's mighty relief.
We'll get that out eventually.
Rashid Khan up as well in the last few overs. 12. Edged and gone. Consolation prize for Mukesh Chaudhary.
That Titans outfit. But it's a wonderful batting performance.
Mukesh Chaudhary got a wicket in the last over.
Sai Sudarshan 84, top scoring, a tall target of 230.
They still need to get off to a very good start. Been in the best of touch, but today could be
Well,
and propelling their team
in his previous games, but
so and maybe what happens is can go awry.
edged, first ball. Perfect start for Siraj, who has the better of Samson. The Titans on top.
Just a wild swing outside the off stump.
It's well be opening the batting, as you say, 85.
And he's capable of shots like that. Much better. First runs for Gaikwad and first runs for CSK.
And that's a very good.
Innovation from Gaikwad. Not where he intended, but the CSK fans will love the intent. It's been late, but it's come tonight. That is a quality shot from short. First ball boundary.
Glorious, another glorious shot. This is such a good wicket to bat on. You can see that the ball's coming onto the bat quite nicely, placed through the line.
What's got to do that too? He's pushed Urvil Patel. Plan of attack. That is an incredible shot from Matthew Shaw. He's taken Rabada down.
What a shot this is. Angled in. It was just the right.
And the first bowler. Ruturaj Gaikwad, where is this version been? Better late than never. Fabulous shot for 6.
Anything you can do short, I can do better.
And Siraj strikes back. This is thoroughly entertaining in the power play. Boundaries, but the bowler gets the better and Gaikwad is gone. Couple of overs. and expect the action. This has gone high. It has not got the distance. Gosh, it was in the air forever. And Urvil Patel's homecoming is not a happy one. Prasidh Krishna completes the catch. Siraj has 3.
Very confident punch.
High quality shot that. Textbook cover drive. Very good from Karthik Sharma.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a shot of authority against a bowler in.
Catch taken. They're not going to drop any this evening, Gujarat Titans. One more into the bag.
It's the pressure of such a big run chase. Knowing that you have to win. You can't afford. It's good. Yeah.
Oh, through the gap. Quick. He has to be quick. There's a direct hit from the captain. Shubman Gill has a verdict out. Karthik Sharma relies. CSK. It was a lot straighter, the third fielder, but he just couldn't get to it in time. Raj Gaikwad.
And not without a few shots from Shivam Dube. Hit away, and he punished it.
Got no choice, they have to.
Thumped down the ground. 6 followed by 4.
He was in the slot for Shivam Dube.
For now on the Sierra super striker. Dube with a delightful hit. Oh, that is stunning. That's been one major area of improvement for Shivam Dube. He reacts so much better now to the short ball.
Titan seamers.
This is high. It'll take some catching. He is of the highest standard, Shubman Gill. He posted last game. Will catch the next one. They're catching everything tonight. And Cambo joins the party. This is not the highlights, this is live. It's either 6-4 or out. But now it's 6-4. This is going to be the end of Cambodia's fun. They're coming and going with a burst of boundaries in between. That is number 7 now. As Rashid has a second.
And that's another one. That's another one. That will be taken quite comfortably. He is too wily a bowler. Is Rashid Khan. He knows that the CS
Chase.
Simple, so simple. They are now falling apart, the Super Kings. The Gujarat Titans are racing towards the top 2.
And an absolute beauty. There's a big appeal. The only person who doesn't think it's out is Josh Butler having a giggle. They're going to have a look. And they might as well. CSK are 9 down. So we're going to go upstairs and see if this is the end of the game or not.
We have a player review for caught behind. On-field decision is not out. I have checked the feet. It's fair delivery. Move on to front on, please.